Hey guys, welcome to All Chat. Today we have League Boy from Vine, Azir from Shikatani Cosplay, and 44,000 Dominoes.
It's time for Summer Showcase, where we feature all the cool stuff that we find or you guys send in. And first up, we have this incredible piece of work by Tobin Domino called League of Legends 44,000 Dominoes.
I like these artists.
There's so many great elements to this piece because it is art, it looks great, but it also incorporates motion, it tells a story, there's so much engineering that went behind it, and so it's just so much packed into one awesome thing.
Yeah, I mean, he really painstakingly did this, right? Like, he went into a computer program and individually created the art beforehand, because you can't just, you know, go in with the dominoes thinking that you'll get a picture of Yasuo. It doesn't work that way. You have to first plan things out, and this guy apparently took like 50 to 60 hours making all the different portraits.
There are two teams here, and so it's telling the story of the matchup of the two teams, and unfortunately we don't know which team won.
Yeah.
So a team won, but I'm really curious to know which team won.
Dude, I gotta go Team Teemo though.
Oh, please.
Team Teemo.
My favorite thing with the dominoes in general is just the satisfying sound that makes it. It's like a nice rain stick sound, you know?
You're weird.
No, I get what you mean.
Next we have Thresh versus Lucian, which was submitted by Jay from Canada, and this is so rad.
The rivalry between Thresh and Lucian exists because actually Lucian had a wife named Senna who together they would hunt down undead. And Thresh happened to kill Senna and imprison her soul into his lantern, and now Lucian wants it back. But judging from this picture, it doesn't seem like revenge comes today.
That being said though, he does have one of his pistols like in Thresh's
But he's dead already.
chest. He's clearly in a bad spot. Next up, we have Arcade Zack and Riven by Chan Wook from South Korea. What I love about it is the fact that they're playing Dance Dance Revolution.
I didn't even realize that.
Her sword is the directional arrows of Dance Dance Revolution,
that's
and at
awesome.
the bottom it says "Great." There's like a ton of other gaming-related Easter eggs. Riven's necklace is the directional pad from a game controller.
I'd like to believe that the glove that Riven has on is a power glove from the 90s.
It says power on it.
Ooh.
It must be a power glove.
This also reminds me a lot of more of the 90s Lisa Frank style art, and I was rocking those binders, man. I was all about that. So this really brings me back to that. It makes me happy.
This next one we have is really funny. We have a streamer named Loserfruit who played Lee Sin blindfolded. So she got to play Lee Sin as blind as Lee Sin. I click onto him! I can't click onto him!
It's a brilliant idea when you hear about it, but you're like, how did you come up with that?
It could have happened so many ways. Maybe someone on her stream suggested it, but either way, I just think it's so awesome how she doesn't take herself too serious.
Yeah.
She's hilarious, she's not afraid to be goofy, and that is just so entertaining to watch.
Yes!
She's also very good at the game. I think last season she was Diamond 1 on OCE, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
The other crazy thing about this, they won that game.
That's insane.
She's playing like support Lee Sin, blindfolded, and won the game. Like, are you kidding me?
Finally, we have Azir from Shikatani Cosplay.
And it's sick.
This one was just done at like flawless execution. Like somehow he managed to make it look flowing.
There should be no other Azir cosplays done because this was the first one that I've seen and the best one. Like, it's just, how can you top that?
Yeah, I mean, like he gets so many of the details just down to a T. Like I love the fact that he uses clear plastic on the staff to make it look like the staff pieces are floating. I think that effect is cool.
We have a nice
Yeah,
example
exactly,
of it in the
reminiscent.
Aurelia blades, right? Which makes it look like it is floating.
Exactly, and then he's got like the face blackened out because I think he's wearing it on one of those.
It's a cloth material that you
Yeah.
can see through.
Without having the face to express emotion, he's using his body and he seems very powerful and godlike in his stance.
That's it for Summer Showcase. Be sure to send us your original fan creations by using the link in the description below, and send us other cool stuff you find on our Facebook page.
All right, it's time for a little BM or GG, and today we're asking the question, how often do you talk to the enemy?
For me personally, usually just once, and that's it. And that's at the very end of the game, GG, and that's it. That's about as much as I ever talk to the enemy.
I talk to the enemy all the time, almost every game. It's just fun.
What are you talking to them about?
If I play and I'm just like super serial the whole time, sometimes I get a little flustered and I just have to like loosen up a little bit, make some jokes, and then I play better.
I think of it as like the Miranda warning, where it's like anything you say will be used against you. Like when people are like, a jungler walks into a ward and they're like, I see you. Like, I think that's dumb. You're like telling people information about where you put your ward.
I was playing with an Alistar once this was one of the most fun games I've ever played. And it was a ranked game too, and every single time he went into gank and he was on the enemy team, he would go, "Here comes the cow," in all caps. He announced it every time. And he still was killing it. And so it was just like, if I died to him, I was just like, man, you rule. I just died to the cow. This was great.
What?
There's even videos on YouTube. Go look them up. There's like one of this guy who's playing Ashe, and he'll ask somebody a question in all chat, and then when he sees them, and you'll literally see the person stop moving to type back to him, and then he shoots the arrow at him.
That's pretty
and he like
brilliant.
just comes running out of the bush after he shoots the arrow because he can't miss because they're in the middle of typing a sentence.
Hey,
so I guess there are some strategic uses to typing in all chat, but
Again, that's the dark arts of League.
yeah, I don't talk to the enemy at all. I don't see a reason to, like, even to my own teammates, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather ping, like, it's more efficient. There's no reason to waste time typing.
If I'm spending time talking, like I could be doing something else. I could be thinking about the game, or like I could be, I don't know. There's just something.
it's
There's always
fun.
something. Fun doesn't exist
It's
in this
fun.
game. I don't play
Come
this game
on
for
now.
fun. I play to win.
Isn't that why you play games, is to have fun?
Not when I'm playing ranked.
Yeah, I mean, but I have fun when I win.
I feel like it doesn't inhibit me from winning. I think if I spend too much time talking just all the time, but I actually loosen up a ton.
So Mel loves to talk to the enemy team for any reason at all.
I don't understand
All
it,
the
but you know,
reasons.
okay.
And then Josh and I, not huge fans of talking in all chat at all. So anyway, that's what we think here on all chat. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
Oh, it's a video. What?
Hey man, do you want to hear a joke?
No.
Why did Sivir lose a spelling bee?
Why?
She can only spell shield.
Shut up.
All right, and now we're here with League Boy, who makes some of the most hilarious League of Legends vines on the interwebs. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me. This is crazy.
So when did you get started in League?
About like 2 years ago, I saw my friend play League, and I was like, wow, there's so many ideas in my head. So I just made 6-second sketches on Vine. The feedback I got was really, really positive.
What's crazy to me is that you only have 6 seconds, but you have to storyboard those 6 seconds, right? So like, how long does like that take even?
Sometimes I just get ideas like that, and then usually I have no problem just putting out 6 seconds. It's it just comes out to my brain.
So do you have any background in comedy before doing anything like this?
No, not at all. I was a quiet kid in school, and then Vine just helped me show myself more and just express myself. No judgment whatsoever. Just come out and just do my own thing. So.
My biggest new mistake, and it happens a lot, is flashing into walls.
Dude, I actually totally feel you on that, because before I started YouTube, I was the most shy, quiet girl. And it's like I started YouTube, and over the years, it really helped me come out of my shell. So, dude, that's totally good.
I love this one because I get to spend a lot of time at the LCS, and it perfectly matches like the energy that is in that building. Did you have to film it at the LCS multiple times, or did you get it on the first take?
I actually did it like 10 times.
Okay, so were people like, did anyone give you looks, or they're like, well, why does this guy keep doing the same camera move like over? It's like a lot of selfies.
I might have gotten some looks, yeah. But I don't care, just
Worth.
worth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Worth.
Hey, Kanye, can you stop diving in? We're trying to win here.
You cannot give me any advice.
Okay.
So what's it like being a part of this huge community of creators just creating content for League?
Oh, it's awesome. Just a positive energy from everyone. No negative, no BM. Just keep going. Everyone's just super cool. You know, the community's just like always has your back. And yeah.
If you had any advice for future Viners, what would you say?
Oh, just be yourself. Even though you think it's weird, other people think, oh, that's so cool. Just completely just be yourself, let loose, have no judgments. Just go out there and do you.
Yes, Challenger Division. You made it out bronze? No. Challenger Division.
Well, thanks so much for coming out to All Chat and telling us about all the hilarious stuff that you make.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, well, if you guys want to find out more about League Boy, check out these links below.
Bruh.
And now it's time for /R. We got a lot of awesome comments from you guys from the last episode. And Dingo the Human says it was super cool that we had Matcom on the show because it really joined together the creative and esports worlds. But we also want to know what other elements of the League community that you guys want to see. Let us know in the comments.
Ross Boomsock says that it's cool that we took notice of a smaller content creator, and you know what? It doesn't matter how big your audience is. As long as you guys create great stuff, we'll try to find you. Evidently, there's a bidding war going on over Jeffrey Chen's awesome 3D printed Cho'Gath, and ABOC Triforce is putting the bid at $900.
We had a lot of great discussion about our last BM or GG topic, which was giving new players advice, and I really like what Connor Pitta had to say about embracing your champion and becoming your champion, and he kind of acts like his inner psycho with Jinx, which is amazing to me.
And I have to agree with Nebula Spiral, who points out that you should always assume your opponent knows something you don't. I think it puts an element of safety into your play, and it takes out a lot of the risk of unknown factors.
Right. I personally like the comment about checking your minimap every 5 seconds. I think, especially for newer players, looking at the minimap can be a kind of unnatural experience, you know? And so I think getting in the habit of just looking at the minimap all the time will be really helpful for a new player.
All right, that's gonna do it for our show. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and submit your stuff. And here's the last lull.
It's true that sometimes, like, if the enemy does something like really awesome, sometimes I'll just be like, "Damn, good!" Like,
Well played.
yeah.
WP.
well played.
Like, that's all you need. Just like GG, WP.
But I will never engage
So
in
you're not
conversation.
into the whole, like, good job, BB?
No, I'm not.